Please join my classmates and me in the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good afternoon. My name is Guy Solberger, and as class president, I have the privilege this afternoon of giving the welcome to the culmination of my classmates in my high school career. Along with this, I also have the honor of giving one of the valedictorian addresses. I, like everyone else, know that last year was one of the most successful years this high school has ever known. And the question was often asked when the class of 1991 graduated, if it could ever be done again. I doubt anyone would say that we surpassed last year's accomplishments, or even duplicated them. But I do know that the Seneca High School class of 1992 will always be remembered as a class whose integrity, pride, and laurels are in a class all by themselves. Athletically, our class has the distinction of sending the first golfer to the state tournament, becoming only the second team in the school's history to advance to the third round of the state football playoffs, and, for the second year in a row, the ability to boast of an all-state cross-country runner. This winter, our girls once again made the Elite Eight in basketball, and for the first time played in Redbird Arena. And this spring, 3 of our classmates advanced to the state track meet, and the softball team, who was still playing, could put Seneca on the map in yet another sport. Those athletes I have not mentioned also kept the Irish spirit alive, continuing the tradition of the standards set by those before us. I feel General Douglas MacArthur summed up the importance of athletics when he said, "On the fields of friendly strife are sown the seeds that on other days and other fields will bear the fruits of victory." I could not mention this class's athletic accomplishments without telling you that our class has excelled in academics as well. For as Austin Miller said, man's flight through life is only sustained by the power of his knowledge. The class of 1992 has won numerous awards in FFA, TSA, FHA, band, chorus, math club, speech team, scholastic bowl, not to mention 7 state scholars, and for the first time, 3 valedictorians. A number that very easily could have been 10, were it not for a few stipulations. In closing, as my valedictorian part of this speech, I would like to leave my friends with an important thought, and then close with a story. The first thing I hope my classmates remember is our motto: live life with no boundaries. It's like our freshman year when they told us that freshmen could not win the float competition. And after we won the competition that year, everyone said that nobody wins the float competition 2 years in a row. Well, once again, we proved them wrong. Never allow anyone to set limitations on your goals and dreams, because the only obstacles in life are the ones you see when you take your eyes off your goals and dreams. I had the honor of starting the school year with a speech in front of the entire student body. In that speech, I told of the night George Washington crossed the Potomac River during that cold night on Christmas in the American Revolution, and how before crossing the river to fight the British, no pep talk was given. Only the simple command, get into the boats. Like the Minutemen of the American Revolution, we too had to get into our boats and paddle through the rough waters of our senior year. Well, 9 months later, we've made the crossing, and now we've reached dry land. And what lies ahead of us is an infinite frontier of challenges. And in my opinion, the best way to confront those challenges is summed up in this short story. Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up. It knows it must run faster than the fastest lion, or it will be killed. Every morning a lion wakes up. It knows it must run faster than the slowest gazelle, or it will starve and die. It doesn't matter whether you're a gazelle or a lion. When the sun comes up, you'd better be running. Teachers, parents, and friends, I guarantee you that when the sun comes up on the class of 1992, we will be up and running. Thank you.
honor of presenting awards of special recognition to members of the class of 1992 who have distinguished themselves with great achievement. Before I begin, I would like to give a special thank you to the parents. Thank you, moms and dads. Thank you for taking the hands of our teachers and helping us in developing our graduates. You've been there for us. We have helped each other in saying no to the tears of the moment. We have worked together. We have worked together demanding the best because you never get more than you demand. And in saying no to the tears of the moment, we've been able to say yes to the laughter of a lifetime for our young people. Our young graduates may know the rules, but moms and dads, you and I, we realize and we know the exceptions. The job of a parent and teacher differ only slightly. As a parent, mom and dad, you can postpone a teachable moment and tend to business later. As a teacher, sometimes we run out of time. Hopefully not with the class of 1992. Moms and dads, I believe you've earned the right to stand and be recognized today. I ask that you stand and allow your sons and daughters, our graduates, and the family of the land of the Irish, and all of our friends here today, applaud you because you have been great. Moms and dads, would you please stand? Graduates, today is not an ending for you, it is a beginning. But the journey for a teacher is a special trip. No, we're not always sure where you'll take us during the school year, graduates, but I am sure about what we gain en route. There is no word in the language I revere more than teacher. None. My heart sighs when a student refers to me as his teacher. I've honored myself and the entire family of man by becoming one. Those are words spoken by the character Tom Wingo in the book, The Prince of Tides. I've come to realize in our American society that those can do. Those who care teach. Sometimes our society will say that if you can't, you teach. Kathy Janicki wrote a poem that I will honor our faculty with today. A special tribute to you, our faculty and staff, from the graduates and the old man from the mountain. It's true I cannot pilot a jet through a vast blue sky, but I taught you to accept no limit, and I let your mind soar high. And no, I did not write a book that will long grace a shelf. Instead, I helped you learn to read and write one for yourself. I never was a farmer who plowed and sowed and fed, but I planted ideas daily to root and grow and spread. I never had the power and wealth to make newsworthy buys, but I invested in you my share of tomorrow, so dreams could light your eyes. I believe that those can teach, and proud am I to say, you all touch hearts and souls and minds each and every day. I ask the family in the land of the Irish, the faculty and the staff, and our Board of Education to please stand and allow our graduates and friends and parents to say thank you for creating the opportunities the class of 92 will have. Teachers, staff, would you please stand? Board members. The class of 1992. Oh, how will I remember you? It's tough for me last Friday to say goodbye. Oh, it was just you and I, and you wanted the bell to ring, and I didn't know how to make it ring because it was tough to say goodbye. I'll remember this class because of your will and commitment. That set you apart. You didn't know it was possible, so you just went out and did it. And you did it with great valor. I thank you. The moms and dads and the teachers, thank you. We never really wanted to be your buddies. We just wanted to be your friends. and we'll be there when the wheels come off for you. On to the awards. I'll be assisted this afternoon in honoring these outstanding individuals by Mr. William Murray, the Assistant Superintendent of Seneca Township High School, Mr. Rod Engstrom, the Business Manager, Mr. Fran Castus, the President of the Board of Education. I would begin by recognizing for academic success the salutatorians of this class, Veronica Hutfuss and David Punky. Would you please come forward? In addition to her academic success, Veronica has been involved in band, science club, math contest, scholastic bowl, yearbook staff, Technological Student Association, in which she serves as state editor, National Honor Society president, a member of the student council, class treasurer, member of the Seneca Township High School drama productions. And yes, Veronica also has been an outstanding athlete, earning recognition in volleyball and track with all conference honors and all state honors in basketball, and led the Lady Irish to their state appearance for the last 2 years. Veronica has been given an appointment and has been accepted to the United States Air Force Academy to become a pilot. Congratulations, Veronica. David is the son of Dennis and Mary Punky. While in high school, David earned a 3.97 GPA and yet had made time to be involved in basketball, baseball, golf, and cross country. David was a member of the National Honor Society, an Illinois State Scholar, a standout in the Seneca High School speech team, and active in the fall and spring drama productions. David will attend Illinois State University next fall and will major in business and mathematics. He would like to be a CPA. I would like for him to be a high school math teacher. I haven't won yet, but I'll keep trying. This young man lives the saying, good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your best is best. Congratulations, David. I would now like to honor 3 students who have earned perfect 4.0 grade point averages. Our valedictorians, signifying the highest degree of academic success, are Lori Mitchell, Guy Salzberger, and Brenda Ziegler. Would you please come forward? Lori is the daughter of Bill and Carol Mitchell. While attaining a level of academic excellence, Lori has been involved in class government, student council, drama club, plays and musical, National Honor Society, science club, basketball and volleyball. Laura also served a 1-year term as secretary for State Representative Jerry Weller's Student Advisory Committee. Lori will attend Eastern Illinois University in the fall, where she has received a scholarship to study in the arts. Congratulations, Lori. Guy is the son of Richard and Nancy Salzberger. Guy has been president of his class for the past 4 years, has participated in football, basketball, and have made state final appearances in each. Science club, band, National Honor Society, student council, the speech team, the TSA club, where he was a 1992 state president and a member of the math team. Guy was a delegate to Boys State and received the distinction of being chosen for Boys Nation, and was recently honored by being named to the Chicago Tribune All-State Academic Team. And he was also a 3rd place finalist in the Starved Rock Notre Dame Club Academic Athletic Competition. Guy will attend the United States Air Force Academy, majoring in aeronautical engineering. Congratulations, Berger. Brenda is the daughter of Ronald and Janet Ziegler. Brenda has been a member of the National Honor Society, Science Club, Drama Club, and SAD chapter. Brenda has participated in golf, basketball, softball, math contests, and school plays. Brenda has been honored by the Ryco Chemical Company, earning a $10,000 scholarship for her academic success. Brenda plans to attend Eastern Illinois University in the fall, where she will major in math education. Mr. Crane, how many years do you have left? I'm really looking at this young lady. Also a special distinction for this young lady. She was the only graduate whose picture we posted in the Commons area of What They Will Do that had 2 senior pictures stolen because she's so pretty. And Mr. Eckert, will you please give those pictures back after the ceremony? Congratulations, Brenda. Salutatorians and valedictorians will have their name inscribed in the Wesley Anderson Memorial Scholarship plaque, signifying their commitment to academic excellence. Other awards for our honored guests. Each year, the Seneca JC chapter presents 2 Community Service Merit Awards to 2 deserving seniors. These awards are based on student involvement in community service and their dedication to the improvement of their communities. Through an application process, the Seneca JCs have selected 2 outstanding young people that the members of this community should feel fortunate to have in our midst. This year's winners are Joe Hacker and Amy Meyerhofer. Joe is the son of Jerry Hacker and Bev Hacker. He's an active member of the Seneca Ambulance Squad and plans to continue as an EMT to become a member of the Volunteer Fire Department. I wish that our parents and guests could have been with us when we had the assembly prior to prom, and this young man talked about what he has to do in his job. It was very special, perhaps one of the finest assemblies I've ever attended. He is for real. Congratulations, Joe. Amy Meyerhofer is the daughter of Les Meyerhofer and Mrs. Connie Buberly. She has been active in many school activities, including drama, FFA, and newspaper. She has volunteered many hours at the Seneca Library. Amy plans to attend college with the goal of becoming a health teacher and a school nurse. On May 27th, she will be entertaining the educational regional superintendents of the state of Illinois with her ability to share a dramatic reading. I have yet to decide if I'm going to allow this young lady to graduate. She's one of the best of the best. Congratulations, Amy. The Seneca American Legion Auxiliary Post 457 awards a scholarship to a graduating senior who has displayed academic success and good citizenship. A young lady who has demonstrated these values in her high school career in the land of the Irish and is most deserving of this scholarship is Sarah Lowe. Sarah is the daughter of Jerry and Mary Lowe and will be attending Illinois Valley Community College this fall, majoring in, and I'm proud of this, education. And someday she would like to be a light toucher, a kindergarten teacher. Congratulations, Sarah. The Seneca Lions Club sponsors a scholarship to a deserving senior who wishes to further their education and training. Work ethic and attitude are values which are stressed in choosing this winner. The winner of the 1992 Lions Club Scholarship is a great young lady, a very special young lady. A player, a winner. It's Kelly Clicker. Kelly is the daughter of Ron and Jeanette Clicker. She will attend Evangel College in Springfield, where she will major in secondary education. She'd like to be a history teacher and coach. Ladies and gentlemen, this young lady was just 1/1000th of a point away from receiving a salutatorian award today. And to talk with her about that and how she handled that situation made me realize it'd be okay with me if she comes back to the land of the Irish. Congratulations, Kelly. Fox Food Business Scholarship. It's presented to a graduate who's studying in business. Academic success and service are criteria to use to determine the winner. You've met this young man before, the winner of this award. This year, the Bellatini's Red Fox Business Scholarship goes to a future CPA, David Punky. I'm sure Mr. Bellatini will be happy when you are doing his books and taxes, David. Well, this next award, or I should say awards, is something that's actually incredible. I hope I can get through this. I would ask that as I call these people off, the award winners, you please all stay on stage until I recognize all of you. What a commercial for the faculty and staff of Seneca Township High School. I do not serve on the selection committee for the faculty staff scholarships, but I had teachers this year tell me in the interview process that have made their entire school year. And the teachers actually had to wipe the tears out of their eyes as they heard the best of our best talk about their need and what they were all about. What they're all about as they graduate today is a great and caring faculty and staff at Seneca High School who do more than teach the children of these communities. I know we're the land of the Irish and we're very wealthy with our tax base, but I'll tell you what, that has nothing to do with how much the people care around here, and they care for these students. Evidence of this is that the scholarships that they provide through donations. Every year it's announced that there will be two $500 scholarships and two $250 scholarships. But every year the number of scholarships exceed because the committee feels the number of students with financial need and qualifications outnumber just 4. This year there will be 6 $250 scholarships and 4 $500 scholarships presented to deserving seniors. Please stay on stage as I call everyone up and recognize you. Winners of $250 scholarships: Jason Aubrey, Jim Corrigan, Terry Gass, Ann Hess, Bonnie Kelly, and David Punky. Winners of $500 staff scholarships: Linda Lamb, Lori Mitchell, Jackie Robinson, and Christy Ott. Congratulations. A word about the winners. Number 43 in your program, Jason Aubrey, is the son of Mr. and Mrs. James Aubrey, and Jason will be attending Illinois Valley Community College in the fall and then plan to transfer to a 4-year college and major in education and go on and become a teacher and a coach. That old number 43 rolling into the end zone won't look quite the same wearing purple and white, but I'm betting that he'll get it in the end zone. Congratulations, Jason. Jim Corrigan, one of the finest young men I've worked with during my teaching career. Jim is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Frank Corrigan, will be attending Joliet Junior College to major in agriculture, sales, and service. Congratulations, and is this young man going to be successful someday? I'd like to hook up to his star. What an overachiever. Congratulations, Jim. Terry Gass. Terry is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Tom Gass and will be attending Illinois Valley Community College and then transferring to Illinois State University. I know he'd someday like to be a successful hog farmer. He has one of the finest work ethics of any student I've ever worked with. Congratulations, Terry. Ann Hess is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Burt Hess. Ann will be attending Illinois State University to major in mass communications with a vision of becoming a radio or television broadcaster. As great as this young lady is with people, and as caring and gregarious as she is, I must talk her into coming back and teaching English in the land of the Irish. I'm not giving up yet. Congratulations, Ann. Bonnie Kelly is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. William Kelly and will attend Lewis University in the fall. In all likelihood, she's the most goal-oriented and driven person I've ever seen walk the halls of Seneca High School. She will concentrate her studies in aviation and has set a goal of becoming a commercial pilot. Someday I'll be buying a ticket and paying lots of money to fly with her. She is one of the best. Congratulations, Bonnie Kelly. The final scholarship goes, the $250 scholarship goes to David Punky, son of Mr. and Mrs. Dennis Punky. He hopes to become a CPA, as I mentioned before, and he will get it done. And after spending all this money, David, you're probably going to have to audit our fund because we're going to need help. Congratulations, my compliments. The first recipient of a $500 staff scholarship is Linda Lamb. Linda is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Richard Lamb and will attend Eastern Illinois University and major in history education. Linda has been very active in FFA, TSA, and sports at Seneca High School and will be missed next year. What a doer, what a winner. Congratulations, Linda. The next scholarship goes to Lori Mitchell, one of our valedictorians. She'll attend Eastern, as I mentioned, study art. She's participated in sports, math team, the musical, many things. Eastern Illinois is ready for a real treat. Congratulations, Lori. We're very proud of you. The next scholarship is being given to Jackie Robinson. She's a daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Joe Robinson. Jackie's participated in many sports at Seneca High School. No novice to the all-state teams in which she participates in track and cross country. She's in the science club, member of the National Honor Society. She also missed being a salutatorian by .001 and only missed because she chose to take a marine science course and could only take 7 courses instead of 8. She handled it quite well. She'll go on and light it up at the University of Wisconsin in Oshkosh and do a great job. My compliments, Jackie. The fourth and final recipient of a $500 scholarship is Christy Ott. Christy is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ron Ott. She's been a student council member in the chorus, plays, and many other clubs. She'll attend Illinois State University and study accounting and hopefully maybe education. I'd like to get her back. She's something special. We're going to miss you, Christy. Congratulations. To the faculty and staff, you have big hearts, but we will be well represented as we send these young students out into the world. My compliments to you and congratulations, students. Our Board of Education at Wednesday's night's meeting wanted to know about attendance, and we talked about the value of attendance. We let them know that we would be recognizing 6 people who completed their high school career with perfect attendance. At this board meeting, they talked about, let's toughen up our attendance policy and tie it to grades. It's so important in the real world. They stood behind that. Maybe this is why. The 6 students that I'm recognizing this afternoon have 4 years of perfect attendance. Their combined grade point average of these 6 students is a remarkable 3.7. Just to find out what the students who are graduating today who had the most misses in 4 years, I did their grade point average. And don't worry, I'm not going to mention any names, but their grade point average was 1.9. Moms and dads, don't tell me that being here isn't important. We have a great staff, a great facility, and great opportunities. It's tough to learn when you're at home. I'm proud that the Board of Education chooses to give a silver cross pin to those who attain perfect attendance for 4 years. I will announce 6 winners and ask that you hold your applause to the end. They are Gail Barnett, daughter of Betty Barnett, who will attend Illinois Valley Community College and is studying to be a physical therapist. Brian Erickson, son of Gary and Pat Erickson, who will attend Illinois Valley Community College. Listen to this, teachers. He wants to major in industrial technology, to be a teacher and a golf coach. And then we have Vern. Vern, you're amazing. I really can't believe that you were here, as many things that you were involved in every day, but you were, and we've talked about your honors and awards. Tracy Meisner, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Terry Meisner, will attend Joliet Junior College. I feel great about this. Tracy would like to be an elementary education major and go into teaching. And we recognize the Berger, who also attained, Guy Salzberger attained perfect attendance for 4 years. And our last winner, Kathy Zobar, daughter of Catherine Zobar and Larry Miller, is going into the Navy in July and will study avionics to become a helicopter pilot. I wouldn't bet against this young lady. I'm telling you that the 6 students that stand on this stage have accomplished a great feat. America's crying out for people who will go to work every day and get the job done. I'm very proud of you. I thank the Board of Education for recognizing this great achievement. Thank you very much. I guess I would feel like Johnny Carson's last stand or last show as I'm making my final award. I really hate to say goodbye to these young people. What a 4 years we've had together. I have the privilege of presenting, I believe, our most special award. It's the Seneca American Legion Post Award, which recognizes 2 seniors for outstanding citizenship. The winners have demonstrated qualities in courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service, which are necessary to the preservation, protection of the fundamental institutions of our government and the advancement of society. We only needed to watch late-night TV one night of the LA riots. I only needed to speak at some of the suburban schools one time to realize how fortunate we are in this community. What great role models I'm going to announce as winners. What outstanding leaders. What achievers. I recognize Jackie Robinson and Guy Salzberger as the 1992 American Legion. Guy, I compliment you on your welcome and your address, and I believe that people that are with us for this graduation are about to hear from 4 very outstanding students who are probably not going to make the most traditional of addresses today. But I will tell you one thing, my friends, they will speak from their hearts, and they're going to speak to their classmates and their parents. To start us off with a salutatory address, David Punke will give his salutatory address entitled, Parents Are Everything. David?
Fellow graduates, this address is dedicated to the parents of our graduating class. We have come to a turning point in our lives where we will all go our separate ways and begin a new life. Some of us will go to college or trade school. Some of us will enter the military. And some of us will enter the working field right away. We will all be doing different things, but no matter what we do, we will all have one thing in common. We all have parents. Approximately 18 years ago, our parents decided to bring us into the world. And ever since then, we have been preparing for the step we are all about to take. But think back and answer this question to yourself. How many of you would be here if your parents were not around to make you understand the importance of education? Our parents have been the foundation of our lives since we have been born. Now we are about to come out from under their wings and become independent So now I think it is time to look back and appreciate all of our parents. Let us take a look at the word parent itself and break it down. The P is for patience. Parents must have a great deal of patience because, as you know, teenagers can be hard to handle sometimes. The A is for acceptance. No matter what kind of person we are, our parents love us very much. Sure, our parents want us to be successful, but whatever, or whoever we are, will never make our parents' love for us any less. The R is for reliability. No matter when we are in trouble, our parents are there for us. They are there for us when we are depressed, angry, or just when we need someone to talk to. Our parents are not only just mom and dad, they are our best friends. The E is for encouragement. When we are having a bad day, our parents are there to make us feel better. They cheer us up when we are down. The N is for negotiable. How many times have your parents told you what time to be home, and you showed them your sweet little innocent eyes and they let you be home later? Not too many people in the real world will be as negotiable as your parents have been to you. Finally, the T is for tolerance. No matter how angry you are at your parents, they love you and understand that it is only temporary. They know this because they were children and parents as well. So remember that parent is not just a two-syllable word. It is patience, acceptance, reliability, encouragement, negotiability, and tolerance. So the next time you see your parents, give them a great big hug and tell them how much you love them. I know I love mine. Thank you.
The next salutatory address is entitled Honor and Courage and will be given by a young lady that lives those words, Veronica Uplis.
Graduates, parents, faculty, and friends, life is full of disappointments and unmet expectations. But if we have a sense of honor instilled in us, we can overcome such things. Honor is described in different ways by different people. To me, honor is the desire and the resolve of your mind to be sure that you always give your best in everything, to do it with style and class. When you have not performed a task with 110% effort, honor will make you ashamed and regretful. The worst part is the fact that the people whom you admire and look up to know you have not given your all. This causes a lack of respect towards you and a loss of trust. However, sometimes a person will receive recognition for which he is not worthy. It's then that honor and courage come into play. Ideally, that person should have the courage to decline a title or an award that's going to him instead of to someone who's actually better qualified. While such a situation is unlikely to occur, one's honor should make the person feel as though he's cheating the better person out of what he deserves. After everything is over and done with, the substance of one's work is far more important than the number of awards and trophies that adorn your mantle. The truth will be revealed in the long run to those who don't already know it. You will never be successful without putting forth your best effort. But giving your best does not always guarantee success. Part of honor includes realizing the fact that your top performance may only be equal with someone else's worst, yet having the style and class to accept it and try to improve. Have the courage to ask for help from people who are more experienced and more informed than you are. And most importantly, do not forget that you will always have family and friends to fall back on. As my classmates and I head out into the real world, we will be starting new lives of our own. Now it's when our parents must show honor and courage by being able to let go. We will make some mistakes, we will probably fail a few times, and we will need your support afterwards. But we will never grow up and learn from experience if you are too overprotective. You've been active and helpful throughout our 4 years of high school. But now, it's time for the class of '92 to take everything we've learned and use it to improve the world. The world is out there for our taking. only we have the honor and courage to go get it. Thank you.
proudly present to you President Fran Caston, the class of 1992, who have met the requirements as set forth by the Illinois State Board of Education and the Seneca Township High School District 160 Board of Education. Graduates, as I present you a very special class, I hope you understand the value of my saying goodbye won't be in you remembering what I say, but rather in remembering what you think as a result of what I say. This time, like all time, is a very good one if we but know what to do with it. Life is 10% what you make it and 90% how you take it. You may not always be happy and things may not always go your way. But I'm learning every day myself to remember that one should never quit hoping and to be patient. For if you have patience, things come to those who wait. The warm-ups are over and it's time to take off your sweatsuits and get into the game. As you report to the scoring table, I ask you to remember that your good is not good enough where better is expected. Those of you who know how will always have a job, but those of you who know why will always be the boss. As you go into the real world, don't learn the tricks of the trade, learn the trade. And realize sometimes in life the most important thing in communication is to hear what isn't being said. It's time to say goodbye. I'll do so with Charlie Brown, my favorite cartoon character. Charlie Brown, the star of Charles Schultz's Peanuts cartoons, is at his best when he teaches us truths from the pitcher's mound. Charlie is captain and manager of the famed Peanuts baseball team, which usually loses like 0 to 176. As Charlie Brown explains it, it's tough to bear the awesome burden of permanent potential. Graduates, to avoid being in a state of permanent potential, you must find the right road, the best road suited for you. You know you have abilities, but unless they are developed, you can be cursed as Charlie Brown with the same awesome burden of permanent potential. Now it's time to say goodbye. You're very special. You'll get it done, and you'll get it done with valor. I'll miss you. President Caston, let's graduate the class of 1992.
Guy Richard Salzberger. Brenda Jean Ziegler. Veronica Joe Huffless. Christopher Allman. Christy Lynn Ator. Jason Michael Aubrey. Stacy Lee Bailey. Bernie Joseph Baldock III. Gail Elaine Barnett. Lori Jane Badino. Darren Raymond Bedecker. Michelle Lynn Bensworth.
Lori Beth Mitchell. David Eugene Punke. Michelle Lynn Bogren. Matthew Stephen Bolt. James Ronald Boyd II. Angie Louise Byrne. Tina Mary Brockman. Jeremy Wayne Callahan. Tony Edward Caputo. Jim Joseph Corrigan. Renee Adele Countryman.
Larry Edwin Kreider. Jennifer Lynn Check. Blanca E. Delgado. Lorena Delgado. Dawn Nicole Denham. Norman J. Elzer. Brian William Erickson. Chad William Esger. Lonnie Farmer. Amanda Christine Favero. Amanda Belt. Tanya A. Bessler.
Heather A. Finch. Lynn Marie Foster. Charles Joseph Gallagher. Terry J. Gass. Paula Marie Gilbert. Tanya R. Sanchez. Jason Lance Green. Sean Allen Gump. Joseph S. Packard. Joanne Catherine Heath. Anne Rosemary Hess. Randall Scott Howe.
Jenna Hubert. Lee Yost. Rodney Aaron Hoffman. Tanya Lynn Keller. Bonnie Lynn Kelly. Phoebe Eileen Kindernay. Kelly Marie Clicker. Linda Diane Lamb. Fred Andrew Larson. Macaria Lopez. Sarah Nicole Lowe. Christopher Eric Lutz.
Craig Robert Maybe. Tina Marie Mack. Jason Magistro. Lorella Rose Marie Meyer. Amy Marie Meyerhofer. Harry Lynn Madison. Daniel Joseph Robert Madison. Aaron James McNabb. Kimberly K. Maitland. Kevin Ray Mahia. Tracy Lynn Meisner. William W. Heidel.
Michelle Margaret Montgomery. Christina Rose Ferraro. Christopher Michael Mays. Brent Nicholson. Brian Christopher Nolte. Christy Ann Att. Karen May Cole. Shannon Bernice Pointer. Sherman John Ryder. Susan Renee Rexroth. Jacqueline Sue Robinson. Marcus William Schweneker. Joseph Ian Seeley.
Jeremy Vernon Shanks. Suzanne Jane Sisk. Randall Aaron Small. Ryan Michael Smith. Sherilyn Denise Stitt. Thomas Talty. Chad Anthony Terry. Kaylee Nicole Setar. Deborah Diane Waysett. Jeffrey Whitmarsh. Heather Hope Wilkie. Valerie Ann Zorik.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 1992. Somehow moms and dads are not just quite as tough as sometimes they think they are after that last goodbye hug, and I like to see that. This time we'll have a valedictorian address. You're in for a real treat. This is entitled Becoming Real. I think this is going to be outstanding, by Lori Mitchell.
This past Christmas, I received a very inexpensive but meaningful gift from my mother that I will always treasure. The gift was a fictional book entitled The Velveteen Rabbit by Marjorie Williams. When I first opened the small package, I didn't quite understand why I was receiving a children's book when I was almost 18 years old. The story was quite familiar to me because Mom used to read it to me when I was a toddler. But when I sat down and reread this familiar story, it had a whole new meaning from when I had heard it as a child. In the story, a small stuffed velveteen rabbit, who even though he is loved by the boy, wants more than anything to become real, like the other rabbits in the woods. I have been the velveteen rabbit, with joys, fears, and anxieties, getting ready to enter the real world. Like the velveteen rabbit, I have often had questions about becoming real. The skin horse in the nursery tells a rabbit what it means to become real. Real isn't how you are made, says the skin horse. It's a thing that happens when a child loves you. It takes a long time. Generally, by the time you are real, most of your hair has been loved off, you get loose in the joints, and very shabby. Does it hurt, asked the rabbit. Sometimes, said the skin horse, but when you are real, you don't mind being hurt. The rabbit sighed. He longed to become real, and yet the idea of growing shabby was rather sad. He wished that he could become real without uncomfortable things happening to him. The skin horses in my life have been my parents, teachers, family, and friends. Even though I still have all my hair and my joints are healthy, they have all loved me in different ways and contributed to my becoming real. Yes, there have been times when becoming real has hurt. Like when my parents said no to something that seemed very important to me, or when my teachers expected so much I didn't know how I would ever accomplish it. But all of the uncomfortable experiences coupled with the love and understanding, have helped me to become real. As you can guess, the Velveteen Rabbit in the story does finally become real, just as I have steadily become real. And today, I feel that my classmates and I are ready to enter the world and face new experiences with the confidence that our loving relationships have so well prepared us for. Thank you.
Our final valedictorian address will follow that. It's entitled Forever Friends by Brenda Ziegler.
Parents, teachers, classmates, friends. As I stand before you today, I look out and see many familiar faces, some of which I have known since childhood, others not as long. But even with the differences, we all have one thing in common, our friends. Friendship is a value that should be treasured by everyone, and I believe you all feel the same way I do. Muhammad Ali once stated, "Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It's something you learn in school. It's not something you learn in school. But if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything." I have one question for you. Who knows us better than our friends? Friends share with us, count on us, and comfort us. They are always there for us when we need them, and can always be counted on to make our days seem brighter. In saying the word friend, I am not only speaking of my classmates, but other important people in my life as well. A friend is a parent you can confide in, a teacher you can not only trust, but laugh with, or a neighbor who is always willing to listen to your problems. Friends come in all shapes and sizes, and are to be found just about anywhere. High school provided me with many friendships that can never be replaced. Each of us have our own special memories, and I encourage you to put them in a special place in your heart, for these memories can make you smile when times are bad, and will always be there for you to look back upon. Classmates, in a few short minutes, we will all be heading in separate directions, trying to fulfill our dreams and aspirations in the best way possible. Some of you will be attending college or trade school, and some of you will enter the workforce right away. Unfortunately, in doing this, we will be parting with most of our friends. But what I encourage you to remember is that they are only a short phone call or a letter away, and they will always remain in your heart. Friendship is a very strong bond and has the ability to survive even the greatest of obstacles. As I stand before you in my cap and gown, I feel a sense of mixed emotions. I feel sad in that I won't be able to be with you as I have been almost every day, laughing and talking and trying to fill every minute with the best of times. But also, I am excited and anxious to start striving towards my lifelong goals and aspirations, meeting different people and trying new and exciting experiences. I encourage you not to dwell in the past, but live for the present and strive towards the future. Keep all of your memories in a safe place and call on them whenever needed. I wish all of you the best of luck in your future endeavors and the future friendships that you will encounter. As we anxiously accept our diplomas today, our past ends and our future begins. New friendships will flourish, while the old will always remain in our hearts and be kept as our forever friends.
Thank you, Brenda. Now the moment that all of you have been waiting for 1 year, when the slideshow did not work last year. The odds on the street are 6-1 that it won't work again this year. Jeff Marhoff from my faculty said he's been paid $100 to unplug it to see if I'll have a heart attack if it doesn't work. It'll work. You have to believe, and we believe in the young people. As Mr. Kraft sets this up and the lights go down, I would simply say to our friends and parents who are here today, this is a final look at the class of '92. It's really not for you, but you can eavesdrop and watch. It's for them. Enjoy it. Mr. Kraft, please make that thing work. Thank you.